welcome back or welcome to my channel. So this week is market week and I'm so excited, but we have so much to do, you guys. You have no idea. I made a to-do list on what we need to do. I already checked off one of them, and it was to figure out a way to display my stickers on the new like A-frame pegboard and to order that stuff. So I did just do that. I'm currently downloading the YouTube video that was supposed to go up today at noon. Oh, by the way, it's 3:08. So yeah, that's downloading. It's late, but whatever, at least the video is going up today. And it's not late because of this, but I got my nails redone and they look good. I'm glad I went with like a nudish white color, like it's like a light nude. I just decided to go basic this time. But the video is not late because of that, because I had lunch with my grandma today and the video was completely edited. It just needed music, and so when I got back from getting my nails done, then I put music to it. Now I'm downloading it, and then I have to watch it to make sure everything is good, it looks fine, and then upload it. So I'm sorry that they have been late recently, but I do have a personal life outside of this business, even though some people may think I don't. But some tasks that we need to do this week is we got to crochet a lot of flowers, okay? I'm sorry, but it's true. We have to crochet a ton of flowers because I am running out of stock on a lot of them. And then tomorrow, apparel comes to start embroidering. So while they're embroidering, we'll do some crocheting so we can kill two birds with one stone. And then later on this week, I'm hoping Wednesday, Thursday, the absolute latest, I want to paint the pegboard. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and paint it white because then the stickers and everything else that's on it will pop a bit more. And while that is drying, we need to spray paint a coat rack that I thrifted for my crochet bags to hang on. I think it's going to be such a cute little display for the bags. It's going to be way better than sticking them on the end of the apparel racks. And so we do need to spray paint that because that is black and it's just not gonna go with my booth. I'm thinking about doing that like a light purple. I think that would be really pretty, but that is the later this week kind of job. And then on Friday we need to pack the trailer and we're ready to go for Saturday. So in this vlog will actually also be a market vlog, but right now we're market prepping, so it'll be market prep and a market vlog all in one. Okay, so my video just downloaded, so I'm gonna go ahead and watch that. And while I do that, I am also going to work on some lavender. This past weekend I did get some done while I was at the lake. If you watched the video that I'm uploading right now, aka last week's video. And so even though I got a lot done, I still have a lot more to do. So let's just get going today. Okay, so I was crocheting obviously, and here's all that I've done. It's actually a lot if you really look at it, but my right shoulder started kind of hurting me a bit. If you don't know, like I sleep on my right side, and like when I crochet and like when I'm doing computer work with like the mouse, like it's mainly the right shoulder that moves. And so I actually ended up buying this off of TikTok Shop, and I'm not gonna lie, this is the best purchase I have ever made. You literally just put it on and then you can put your hands through these, and sometimes I will crochet with it on, but like I'm a bit slower when I have it on and I crochet, but it's so nice. It's heated. It goes in like 2 different directions, and so it'll go one way and then after a bit it'll go the other. Oh, it feels so good, you guys. I'll link it down below if you guys want to check it out. It's actually very reasonably priced, but I literally just needed a break, took a break, put this on, put on Blush Designs Co. new video, and was just sitting there watching it for a bit. But yeah, it was just a nice like little break that I needed. As of right now, I have 10 of the light lavenders done. Some of these are from the weekend, some of these I have done today, and then I've also gotten 15 of the dark lavender done. I'm just gonna keep going on making the lavender because honestly I just want to use the rest of this as well as this, and then I'll probably just go ahead and move on to the roses. Cole does have a softball game tonight. Well, he has 2, and I will be going, but I'm gonna bring my crochet stuff too, so might not film there, but just know that I'm still crocheting while I'm there. Good morning, you guys, or actually it's like noon, so good afternoon. Today is currently Wednesday, June 12th. Monday night I just crocheted until literally 2 a.m. and then yesterday I crocheted all day and waited for the apparel to get here, and then I crocheted till 3 a.m. And so it's been a very slow morning this morning. I'm pretty tired, but we're just gonna keep pushing through, keep crocheting, and today we're actually gonna be embroidering the apparel. So I'm super excited about that because I just can't wait to bring embroidered apparel back into the shop, and embroidered apparel that I embroider. So here is everything that we have gotten done so far. Obviously they're just crocheted, they're not put together. But today I plan on crocheting pink roses and red roses because those need to be done. And then I'm hoping to be able to start on sunflowers. I just keep going back and forth if I even want to bring flowers to the West Fargo Street Fair, because again, next week is a full crochet market. Like I can only bring the crochet stuff, and I'm just nervous that I'm not gonna have like anything. So maybe I only bring like half of stuff to the West Fargo Street Fair, because I feel like in 4 days I could get a decent amount done. All just depends on how I'm feeling that week. Honestly, this week I'm not feeling that great. I'm not gonna go into detail about that, but we might as well just get started, get going on the day. Okay, I know you're kind of like crooked, okay, just bear with me though. Today is Thursday, so last night I ended up finishing embroidering the baby blue crew neck that says overstimulated. It's just like simple and I love it. I think it's adorable and I think it's going to do great this weekend. And then I also finished up the Always Tired Club crew neck. I posted a reel about this today on Instagram and I think this is going to be a hit on the site. And right now I am currently embroidering this bow Love Yourself crew neck. I love bows, I'm sorry, but I had to do this. But she is adorable. Like, look at the detail on that. I did stay up till 4 a.m. last night embroidering and crocheting, and then I got up about 10:30-ish, I want to say, and just have been getting going on work. It's currently 12:43, and pretty much today's plan is just embroidering and crocheting. I think I'm not going to paint the displays this week. I think I'm going to try and do that before Pride or next week. I do have to use one of the displays for next week's market. But yeah, mainly it's just getting all of this stuff done. And then I think tomorrow's plan is to tag all of the new apparel, make new signage, and pack the trailer, because I don't really feel like doing that today because it is 95 degrees out. Yeah, I will not be going outside until tonight. But yeah, that's just pretty much what's been going on the past 24 hours and what will happen the next 24 hours. Morning guys, happy Friday. Today is going to be an even busier day than we've had in the past couple days. But before I get into what we have on our to-do list today, let me show you what I ended up finishing last night. And yes, I did finish last night at about 3 a.m. I finished up the embroidered Love Yourself bow crew neck, as well as the Always Tired Club purple tee. And then I already have one ready to go for today. It's a new design. It's a poppy flower design. It's like a little tribute to my grandfather who passed away a little bit over a year ago. And I'm really excited to see if this one is going to turn out great. I'm a little bit nervous, but again, we will see. And then yesterday I also finished pink and red roses, and then I also crocheted a bunch of these green things. I don't know if I crocheted enough because I never count them, but we will see. I can always crochet some more. So today my goal is to, one, get the butter tees done, and then I'm hoping to start putting together all the flowers to see what we got for this weekend. And if I don't think that we have enough to bring them this weekend and next Thursday, then I'll pull them. I'm hoping I don't have to do that, but if I do, I do. That's just the reality of it. On a little bit of a side note, I had a dream last night that I woke up late for the craft fair. It was like a different craft fair. I don't even know. Like one I haven't even done. And I was rushing to pack the trailer because I forgot to pack the trailer the night before because I stayed up late doing everything. And when I got there, I forgot a bunch of my displays, like my new shelving racks and stuff. And yeah, and then they like moved my spot, so then I had like an even smaller spot. So I was supposed to have a big spot, but then they moved me to a 10 by 10, and then I got moved to a 6 by 6. It was a nightmare for me, a small business nightmare. But yeah, that's a little bit about my dream last night. Yeah, so I'm honestly just gonna get going because I have a lot to do today. Later today we will also pack the trailer, and I still need to take all of this clothing like with my branding, so we'll see if we get everything done today. I mean, I will, because I have to get up at like 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, so I'm hoping I get to go to bed early-ish, at least by like 11 o'clock. Without wasting even more time, let's just get going. Hi guys, and good morning. Happy market day. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I am not prepared for this market whatsoever. I'm not bringing any of my crochet stuff to this one just because I'm too nervous for Thursday, and I want to have enough for that market because it's specifically crochet. And so yeah, we're not bringing any of my crochet stuff. I finished up all of the shirts last night. I didn't get to bed until about 1, and I got up at 6:30, and it's currently 7:23 a.m. I've done this at market in the past, if you want to go watch that video, and I'm really excited. I think this is going to be a good kickstart to market season. But again, like, I'm nervous. Like, I feel like I'm not prepared at all. Like, I feel like there's still just so much to do, but we ran out of time. So I'm gonna go pick up Cassie. We're gonna grab some coffee, and then we're gonna go to the craft fair, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Okay, so it's currently 10:34, and the booth setup isn't exactly what I would want. It was kind of funny because we were setting up, and Cassie's like, I know, like, this isn't really aesthetically pleasing, like, to like try and weigh down the tents a little bit more because it's so windy here. And I literally go, nothing about this is aesthetically pleasing. And we kind of just like laughed about it and stuff, but I'll give you a booth tour. It's not much of a tour because I can't really have so many of my clothing racks because they just get blown over. So that's wonderful. I hope you guys can hear me with this wind also. But here's the booth tour. Okay, hopefully I'm blocking the wind enough for you guys, but this is what the front of it looks like. Honestly, my signs look pretty good, except for that one. I need to fix that. But the Brenna M Co one, absolutely stunning. But you just have like my glassware with Cassie, and she's kind of at that checkout. We just have this table just to kind of have to make it feel like there's more stuff in the booth. And then here's one clothing rack right here. We have another clothing rack at this corner and one more there. And then we have an empty shelf because I just took everything off of it because I was just nervous it was all gonna blow over. It looks so empty. Like, this just makes me so sad. And I actually have a lot of apparel. If I'm able to put it on more racks, like, it looks more full, but this is what I have to deal with today, and I'm really nervous about it because I feel like when people see an empty-ish booth, they're more than likely not gonna come in, but I guess we'll just see how the day goes. Also, here's the outfit of the day. I got this dress from a boutique. My mom actually bought me it. So Mom, I know you're watching this. Thank you so much for this dress. It is stunning and comfy. And then it also has pockets, and I'm wearing my Air Force Ones to be comfortable. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm pretty bummed with this one so far. It's just the wind is not allowing me to have like my racks up. Like, they're heavy racks, but they will blow over. And they're just not allowing me to have, like, the wind's not allowing me to have so many racks, and so I feel like all my clothing is on 3 racks and it just looks so empty. Like I was saying earlier, like, I am not proud of this. Like, I do not feel good about this at all. I will be surprised if we make up with money back. All right, so it's 10:56 and we just got our first sale of the day, and it was the new Love Yourself Bow crew neck and then the blue Just a Little Anxious crew neck. It's 11 o'clock and we just had our second sale, and it was the Daily Affirmations hoodie in lavender. Okay, update. It's currently 12:35 and today has really picked up a whole lot more. It's still very windy, but it's going really good. Like, I'm actually like not mad about it.
Not the sales, no, but this sucks wind-wise.
Yeah, honestly, I would take rain and like hotness over wind any day. But
we're spoiled with our indoor affairs.
I know. I guess he's like, I really miss our indoor ones now.
I'm grateful to be outside. I am grateful to be outside, but this is just like everybody's stuff is blowing over. It's not just ours.
Like, it's a lot. Like, a lot of people have stuff that has been broken, and thankfully nothing like that has happened to me yet. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
But hopefully you guys can still hear us with the wind. But my embroidery stuff has been doing so good too. And of course, like, at the end, I'll go through our top 5 best sellers like I always do. And yeah, so that's your update for now. Hi guys, happy Sunday. So I just want to first start off with, I know I didn't film a whole lot yesterday at the market. That's because it was so windy after the first 2 hours. It was so windy. And if you watched my Fargo Street Fair from 2022, like that video, I have PTSD from it because I thought I had enough weights on my tent, and my tent like was fine. And Cassie had to leave work and come bring me some weights. So when it comes to wind, like, I just have really bad PTSD with it, and like my anxiety was going through the absolute roof. And it wasn't the most ideal day, but it wasn't like absolutely terrible. Personally, I will take sun and rain over wind any day, but where I live in a valley, and so it's windy constantly. You can't really get away from it too much, but that street is always just the absolute worst with wind, and I keep going back every year. So this year didn't go quite as planned. We did meet our daily goal, which is always hitting 1,000 in sales, and that's what it is for every single day, no matter what market it is. It's always our goal to hit that. And we did hit it, which was absolutely amazing. But other than that, the day was just kind of blah, you know? So total orders that we had, so total like transactions were 22, which is kind of terrible, but I mean, it could be worse, don't get me wrong. And our average order value was $45.45. Also, I'm looking over at my computer to check the analytics, so don't mind that. But our top 5 selling products were, and number 5 was the It's Okay If Your Serotonin Comes from a Bottle car air freshener. And number 4 was the Best Day koozie. Number 3 was one of the new products. It was the Love Yourself bow crew neck. And then in number 2 was the Brown The World Needs You koozie. And coming in number 1 is a new one, and it was the Always Tired crew neck. I am so happy that everyone, like, I'm not kidding you, everyone was loving the Always Tired crew neck, the Always Tired shirt, and the overstimulated crew neck. It makes me so happy that everyone was loving the new products, especially because they aren't on the store yet, but they will be launching on Tuesday, June 18th at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. So get ready. I cannot wait for you guys to get these items. I'm so excited for like my first like embroidered apparel launch with the new machine. But yeah, like obviously yesterday didn't go as great as I had hoped, but truly it could have been worse. I made my booth money back. That's always a plus. I did hit my goal, which is always my daily goal whenever I do craft fairs, which is also a plus. And then I actually had a lot of people from Instagram and YouTube come out and see me, which was so much fun. And I felt bad because I was so stressed, you guys, and like my anxiety again was just through the absolute roof. And so I probably just seemed like a terrible person because like I was just so stressed. But like I'm so grateful to everyone who came out, and we have another market this week, so get excited for another kind of week and then a market vlog. I'm really excited because this one is all crochet, and it'll be a true test to see how well my crochet stuff actually does. So I'm gonna end this video here. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.